Hello and welcome to an interesting episode of the Reflection series where we share stories that recharge and rejuvenate us. And today we have a wonderful brother, BK Kiruba, who is based in Malaysia, Asia Retreat Center. He is a registered pharmacist and practicing as a community pharmacist currently. He has been a practitioner of the Raj Yoga meditation as taught by the Brahma Kumaris for 3 decades. He is also a certified results coach by Authentic Education of Australia. And the title of the story that Brother Kiruba will be sharing with us is Healing by Being. And what he shares is after 4 years of study and 3 years of working in the field of healthcare, he came across the true definition of health when he organized a community health event. And ever since then, he has embarked on a journey of healing at both a conscious and a subconscious level. He has realized that healing is possible for anyone and everyone because it's a very personal journey. And it begins with the quest, who am I? A very interesting and self-reflecting question and sentence, I would say. So can't wait to hear from you, Kiruba brother. What happened? What was your journey? And what was your realization? So a very hearty welcome to the program. And it's over to you for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you, Sister Lata, for this wonderful introduction. And greetings of peace to all the members of this audience. I'm very grateful to meet all of you through this session. This year, the World Health Organization chose the theme, My Health, My Right, for the Health Day, which is celebrated every April 7th of the year. And as I was looking into that theme, I was just realizing that how much I was ignorant with the very word health, despite my exposure to the pharmacy education for 4 years and 3 years of practicing. I was just wondering how I could have been so ignorant. It was only when I conducted and organized a positive health exhibition at our local center, at the Brahma Kumaris Center, I got to know the real definition of health, and that is health is physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely absence of disease or infirmity. Now that gave me a greater insight than what I used to perceive health used to be. And it also triggered a kind of healing journey for me to look into healing as something personal. I was actually, how to say it, I was a child abuse case. I wouldn't say it's a physical, but it's more of a verbal. I used to hear some derogatory words about me and being said, and I accepted it. In trauma, we have 5 ways of responding to it, right? Either we take fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or flop. In my case, it was fawn. I fawned to it. I said, I accepted it. I succumbed to it. I believe that I am unworthy. I'm useless. I'm not meant to be living in this world. Well, it really took a toll on me, and I became a sissy. It's like a guy who behaved like a girl, very timid. I dare not to see anything. I dare not to face any challenges, and I give up very easily. And I was a crybaby. Yeah, I don't know how. As I said, it took a toll on me, and so when I started practicing meditation, and with this understanding of health, as I got to know during that, positive health exhibition, I decided I mean, I was not clear what I was supposed to do, but I decided to heal myself. And that's because I was strongly determined to change my personality. It was a personality disorder. I do not condone anyone else who may have such a behavior, but I was not into it. I never wanted to behave like that, to be a sissy or a girl-like guy. I wanted to be out of it. And for years and years, I tried it. From my secondary level of education, I think I was in standard 4, and I found out that people are making fun of me. I was a laughing stock to many. I was so, I gave up in life. I thought I never wanted to live. And so as I was growing up, I tried many methods. And one of that method is to even take up higher level of education. I went to university. And when I graduated, I realized I'm still out of it. I was still having this particular problem. I never know how to come out of it. And I felt life is bleak and it's gloomy. And so when I came up with this clarity and that journey on embarking on that journey of healing, I came out of it within, I think it took about 4 to 5 years, but gradually I was not even aware of the process. The one thing I was clear is that I was strongly determined. And the second one is awareness, inculcating awareness. I realized that, I mean, nowadays we talk about awareness everywhere and people talk about embodying awareness. But at the time, I had no idea what this awareness could do. And actually, it rewired my brain. And that's what awareness does. It rewires our brain. And so by practicing awareness through meditation and by understanding what health is all about, I heal myself. I really, really came out of that personality disorder. I started behaving as I wanted to be. Yes, here and there are some traces of it. I am not, I didn't give up. I do know that sometimes people make a mockery of me and say, I used to be. So I was not really giving up. And I like this part of me. I'm resilient and I never give up and I like to go on. And this is part of us, right? Resilience is in us. And, being not giving up is in us. So I believe that that was the first phase. The second phase of healing, that one was even more challenging. I was having inferiority complex. I was dwelling in inferiority complex. And at times, this inferiority complex becomes superiority complex. It all depends on the people whom I'm with. See, if I perceive some people are lesser than me, well, that's not good. But then, it happens like sometimes we are with some people and we perceive, these people are lesser than me. They are not as much as good as I am. Then superiority complex lurks in, and I begin to behave in a much, unpleasant behavior, like looking down at people, and passing remarks, and so on. So that's one thing. And the other one is when I'm with people whom I perceive who are better than me, or I'm incompetent, I get incapacitated with such kind of situation. And so inferiority complex lurks in. And so it's not like bipolar disorder, not that sort of kind of situation, but it's where, according to the crowd situation, I don't think I camouflage, but I become different. So when I'm with people who are competent, that whom I perceive, again, the word perception is important here because I perceive so. And so then deal in such a way, I behave in such a way which later on I realized it's not because of the people, not the audience, it's not because of whom I'm with, but it's who I am. Again, the first question that we all have to ask is who I am. And that's because I'm lacking self-esteem, self-respect. I don't have that foundation because of the trauma. I started hating myself. I even attempted to commit suicide actually, because I feel I am unworthy. And I tried to use different ways to put that, to make it up, but no way. It's because it's me. I have to work on myself. So as I practice self respect, awareness during my meditation, I start to see the self that is different from what I used to be. And especially when if I'm in a meeting and if there is anyone passing some comment, or it's not even slandering me, it's not even belittling me, but I take it very personally because of lack of self-esteem. People can see the reaction in me. I don't speak out because I know I will speak unpleasant words. I don't speak out, I become quiet. I don't know. I'm not happy at the time. I don't enjoy that sort of meeting because I believe that meeting is supposed to have exchange, sharing. And I do believe that and I understand it. But when that happened, the exchange happened, I react. So when I embarked on the second healing journey, there was a little bit more of necessity of having inputs and process because the first one, as I mentioned, I was not aware how it took place and how I changed. The second one needed a little bit of input, and I am very lucky because at our meditation center we have seniors who guide us, and also some daily discourses that I'm taking. So that helped me a great deal. And so that's how my journey, um, you know, concluded in the second phase. And I'm now into the third phase. Well, this third phase of healing is a totally different one. But I believe that the first phase and second phase, it is possible for anyone and everyone. And I believe that healing is not merely just being free from disease or infirmity, no such thing. It is basically all about me accepting me, appreciating me, understanding me, and enjoying my own company because I am worthy to live and I'm here to create a legacy. And I have to be me and appreciate my existence because I don't think people can accept me if I don't accept me. So that's how my journey of healing has taken place. And I believe it's possible for anyone and everyone. And I invite all of you, if at all you have issues in health, to embark on this journey of healing. And I'm sure you will see the better self, the healthier self, the greater self in your journey. Thank you.
Wonderful. Uh, Firstly, I think it's so uh, courageous of you to share, this story with everyone. And it's uh, so wonderful that the healing process is, you know, uh, such a journey. And as you continue to heal, you realize how beautiful the other side is. And I really like uh, the uh, words that you used. Anyone and everyone can heal themselves. Like, that healing is possible for everyone. And meditation, as we know, has been a pillar, a strong pillar in your life to help you with that. You just mentioned about a third phase. So is it something that you are working on at the moment? Is it a in process journey? Would you like to share a little bit on that?
Yes, thanks, Sister Lata. That's really a very unique journey that I'm currently embarking on. Yes, I'm working on it. Now, the third phase is because this trauma is trapped within. I don't know exactly what term we use here. Some people call it trapped emotion, and some people call it as kind of the trauma that is still living in me. So what I realize is that because this trauma is living in me, I've gone to the victim mentality, I have been a victim of all of these events that has taken place. And so it become an excuse for me not to progress further. Now, for example, you mentioned about courage, and yes, it is true. But courage also have different levels, right? The first one was was easy, but the second one is much difficult. And the third one, the third level of courage for me, especially in this journey, is a little bit more tougher in a sense that because I considered myself to be a victim, and any victim will not come out of that. It's like I wouldn't say it's a comfort zone. We don't want to be in that. But the mentality, every now and then, the sour grape story that comes in, oh no, it's because I'm victim that I'm not able to do it. Other people have that opportunity to have a better life. No such thing. Now that's where I have to come out of it. And for this, I have to deal with the trauma itself. All the events that has taken place, it's not bad at all. To accept it, it is good, and to be grateful of it. Now that's really challenging. Now I know the principles behind it. I know the concept. Yes, yes, I have to accept it. I have to be grateful, but to do it in real life is not easy. So I have to accept it. I have to accept, yes, this is good. So I keep on using intellectual understanding here. Oh, it's good, all is good, but not from the heart. And so I'm working on this. The heart has to say, yes, this is good. And all that has happened is for the best of my journey or in a life of excellence. So this is something that is really, really challenging. So I'm working on this. And I also believe that in healing, you don't have to be alone. That's important because there are people who can help us. There are mentors, there are seniors, there are people who are experienced. And I believe in the third phase, I realized the importance of seeking help. And, because sometimes we tend to be alone and we think we are better by ourselves. It is not true. We work together better. We are a community. We have to have that community understanding that yes, there are time I need help. And one thing that I also believe in because of the meditation practice that I'm doing now, it makes people to work together. And we have to be together. And that's when we learn about ourselves. Sometimes we learn ourselves better when other people can give some positive input about ourselves. So in this way, I realized that this healing journey is made easy by the third phase I'm referring to, by having the ability to seek help and to get that sort of interaction with others and learning from others also. So that's why, as I mentioned earlier, I'm still embarking on it, but I'm very, very sure that I'm going to achieve success in this as well. And probably I will embark on another journey. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward for the journey itself, not even the final destination, but the very journey itself is so rewarding because we can see ourselves getting better and improving. So that's my third journey is all about.
Hey, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. I can already see that, how if you have determination, then definitely you will succeed. There is no other way.
Right,
And two things that you mentioned. One is appreciating your journey, whatever the story may be, but it's good for me. Deeply believing that it it could be a situation, but what have I learned out of it? So if there's a learning, that's a progress, and that way appreciate it. And secondly, seeking help. That's also another wonderful quality that you shared, that it is important to seek help when you think there is someone who can guide you further, help you with their experiences, because there's a vast community out there and there are people who can help you with it. So why not make the best use of it? Yeah, so it's
right.
wonderful to uh, receive or hear it from someone who has had first-hand experience and is going through that healing process. So very inspiring for our viewers to know that. So thank you so much for sharing. And
Thank you.
as you have been mentioning about meditation a few times, and you are a meditator for more than 3 decades, which is quite a long time. Can we request you to maybe give our viewers a meditation experience through speaking or commentary, maybe for a few minutes, if that is okay.
Okay, I can give a try on this.
Thank you.
All right. Sit, relax, and enjoy this journey of going inward and connecting to the self. As I am aware of this place I am seated, I'm aware of the movements and sounds around me. But now I just want to let go of all that physical environment and move into my real self. I ask myself, who am I? And gently, I can feel that I am a living energy. I'm conscious. I'm aware. And I'm a subtle being, non-physical, yet a living energy that is completely aware of everything. I realize that I am a being who is full of peace and purity. I have this soothing feeling, a gentle feeling of peace in me. In this peace, I am able to hear my own thoughts, and I can see myself as a tiny point of light, which is so beautiful and brilliant. I am a tiny point of light who is peaceful. And I, this tiny point of light, send healing vibrations to my entire body. I send my vibrations to the brain, healing vibrations to the brain. And from my brain, these vibrations travel to my face, my neck, my shoulders, my chest, my arms, my stomach, my hips, my knees, my ankles. It travels to all over my body, comforting this body, relaxing the body, soothing the body. And I, the soul, the living point of light, so beautiful because I have clear understanding of who am I and what I have to do. And all I have to do is to be me, to be the authentic me, and send peaceful vibrations, healing vibrations to my body, to the surroundings of my body, and to the entire world. Because my vibrations can travel far, far away, not only healing me, but it also heals others. Because we are one world community and everyone in this world belongs to me as a family of humanity. And I'm grateful for being given this chance to reflect on me, to be me, and to send these vibrations to the entire world. I am a peaceful being, and I create a peaceful atmosphere around me. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much. It was a beautiful experience. And
Thank you.
while you were sharing, I'm a peaceful soul, I also was kind of getting experience of I am a victorious being. So that is beautiful. So I'm sure our viewers would also have got some experience out of that. And thank you for sharing your story with us. And of course, the healing journey continues and will be, definitely success is where the destination is. So
Thank you, Sister Lata, for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
thank you so much. And I would also like to thank our viewers for joining today. And if you would like to know more about us, please do visit our website, www.brahmakumaris.org.au. All the details of the centers and the programs are all put up on the website, and you are welcome to visit the center as well. So thank you once again, and we will be back with another interesting episode of the Reflection series with another interesting story. Thank you, and heal yourself and heal the world. Take care.